The Washington Commanders are one of the best teams in football right now, sitting atop of their division at 7-2 so far this season. So Adam Peters and, Dan Quinn decided, you know what? Let's actually go make a big time trade. Instead of staying patient, let's go try to win a bunch of games this season. And that's exactly what they did here, man. The guy we're going to be focusing in on, Marshon Lattimore, the brand new cornerback for the Washington Commanders. Obviously, they went out, they traded for this guy. He's an absolute stud. I love his versatility, and the dynamic he's going to bring is not only a lockdown corner, but someone who can play in multiple different positions. Here, we're going to play in line next to the box. He can play outside, he can play inside. I mean, this dude can do a bunch of different things. I'm going to show you exactly why Marshon Lattimore is going to be a freak over here in Washington. So, obviously, right here is in-line, man-to-man, press-man coverage versus Chris Godwin. But the one thing that he does quite often, or maybe at least this season, is getting to the quarterback, creating a little bit of pressure. So we're going to see some pre-snap motion. We're going to see a little bit of a bootleg here. Marshon Lattimore does a great job. It fakes, does a pass rush. He's going to fake inside, bounce back out, get the guard or the tackle to overcommit inside as he attacks out, gets the quarterback to step up, and Willie Gay gets a sack, right? So this is a big-time play by Marshon Lattimore, and we haven't even looked at how good he is in coverage. So we're going to break down a ton of film, and I'm going to show you exactly why Marshon Lattimore is going to be such a big-time pickup. Now, before we dive into the video, I do want to let you know I don't know what the actual trade is at the time I'm making this video. So if you guys have any idea, if you guys do know what they gave up to get him, let me know in the comments down below. I'm trying to figure it out, but there's nothing yet. So comment down below what the trade was. Looks like a premium draft pick, maybe a second-round pick. I don't really know. But either way, four-time Pro Bowler, Marshon Lattimore to the Commanders. Absolutely love it. If you guys want more Commanders videos, hit that like button. Let's go, man. Let's jump right in. Alright, so this play was actually from 2023, so not this season, but last season. This was his lone interception of the year. We're going to see an initial release by Treylon Burks to the outside, and then secondly, we're going to see a crossing route by DeAndre Hopkins. Now, we're going to see that one-on-one coverage, man-to-man, D-Hop versus Marshon Lattimore. You like Marshon because he can go out there and just take away number one wide receivers, and DeAndre Hopkins, even though he was in a bad offense in Tennessee, do we see what he's doing in Kansas City? I mean, just last night, 2 tutties. So watch Marshon Lattimore. One thing I do like about him is his ability to kind of manipulate a quarterback into throwing a ball that might not be fully open, right? So it kind of gives him a little bit of space. Ryan Tannehill throws the ball, and then you see a little bit of acceleration, jumps it, comes down with a nasty diving interception. Once again, he's gonna slow down. Right here, slow, boom, turn on the jets, look at the quarterback, ball's coming, and then jumps it for a nasty interception there. Marshon Lattimore can make a lot of different plays happen, but it's what he, doesn't show the quarterback is what's so special. The baiting, right? That's what it's called, baiting the quarterback into making bad throws, and this was one of them that I really did like. But let's get back into 2024. Let's see what he's doing now. Alright, here's another play I like. Marshon Lattimore is going to be at the top of your screen. We're going to see press man coverage once again. You can have this guy in off. You can have him in press. You can have him pretty much, again, anywhere on the football field, and he's going to be reliable for you. We're going to see a little bit of like a post over the middle crossing route. He's basically just going to run the route for the wide receiver. Never gets open. From the jump, it never gets open. See a little bit of pre-snap motion. Look at this. I mean, basically runs the route for the wide receiver. They end up getting an interception. I mean, man. Guys, what was the wide receiver supposed to do? He was locked hip to hip the entire time. Watch it one more time here. Look at this. Locked hip to hip the entire time. There is no separation. Not 1 ounce of separation happened there. Marshon Lattimore, absolute dog. All right, here's another play I really like by Marshon Lattimore. Again, we're going to be outside. They're going to motion this guy in line with the tight end. They're going to try to power this football up the B gap here. But watch Marshon Lattimore. Also, pretty good in stopping the run as well. Watch this play. Now, being a good run stopper, you need to have the ability to read, react, and attack without overcommitting. What I mean by that is right here. We see a massive hole open up at that C or D gap here, right? A lot of times this corner this guy will just shoot the gap, and the running back will get up this gap. So what we want to see here by him is read, react, and then attack, right? He tries to get cut back to the inside, makes a great play, getting back in and not overcommitting to that initial gap, because again, if you do that, you overshoot it, and then you're not able to make a play. Marshon Lattimore, once again, showcases why he is going to be a really good player anywhere you put him. If you need him to help stop the run, he can do it. If you need him to play one-on-one versus their best receiver, he can do it, right? I mean, I absolutely love this addition. Before we get any further into the video, do me a massive favor, guys. Hit the like button if you want more Commanders videos. But more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It does not cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Commanders almost every single game, every single day of the season. Offensive, defensive, individual player breakdown for every single game. We got you guys covered. So again, join the family if you haven't already done so. Let's get right back into Marshon Lattimore and what he adds to Washington. All right, here we go once again. We're going to get a little bit of like a trick play here. We're going to get Juju Smith in motion. We're going to like pull a guard as well and then get like a jet sweep to Xavier Worthy, like over hammering this side, this weak side here of the Saints. I mean, you got 3 guys and a bunch of guys in front here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Watch this play. So obviously you got the pulling tackle, you got Juju Smith, then we got the jet sweep to Xavier Worthy. At this point in time, it does not look great, right? It looks like you could have a block here, a block up here, a block here. But watch how patient Marshon Lattimore is on this play. He's going to, once again, read, react, never overcommit, right? And just get there. Good job getting it. I mean, dude, throws him down to the ground. Great job by Marshon Lattimore, once again, containing that edge, making sure that Xavier Worthy can't bend around this corner for a massive pickup or even a touchdown. Again, good play there by Marshon Lattimore. Those are the ones I love to see. All right, here we go again. We're going to get a quick bullet screen here to the top of your screen with Chris Godwin. We got wicked off coverage by Marshon Lattimore. And once again, they got blockers out in front. Look how he doesn't overcommit, right? A lot of guys will see this bullet screen right here, and they will attack the outside. He'll cut back in, and they have a massive pickup. But what he does is he waits. He says, okay, let me see where he wants to go with this football. Let me react. Let me get through a blocker, right? Go underneath him, lower his center of gravity, then come up and make a tackle. Let's go, man. I'm telling you, Marshon Lattimore is such a better player than we think. And you know why we don't have too many, highlights of him, giving up a catch or making a big time play in coverage, is because teams don't want to target him. Okay, so I know a lot of people are going to sit here and be like, well, why aren't we seeing him in coverage? To be honest with you, he doesn't get targeted. He's allowed 8 catches this year. 8 catches in 9 games. Less than a catch a game. Guys, think about it, man. This dude is a little bit different, okay? I don't think Washington has seen a corner like this in a decent amount of time. Marshon Lattimore's good. Then when you look at the completions that he does give up, he's usually in this off coverage where the quarterback will just take a little check down for 3-4 yards. Watch how he pursues this one, man. This is another big time play. At least in my opinion, we got off coverage. They're probably going to want to throw this quick, and that's exactly what they do. They realize the off coverage. Watch the reaction time. I mean, he is already coming up here. They do end up completing this pass, but he's all over it. I mean, the wide receiver had no chance to do anything outside of catch this football. There was no chance of getting up the field. There's no chance of anything, right? Again, I love Marshon Lattimore. If you guys want a part 2 where I actually go and break down all the routes and all the things that he's covered in a game, I can do that as well. But what I really wanted to show to you guys was very good tackler, very good at not overcommitting in the run game, can generate pressure on the quarterback, can bait quarterbacks, can manipulate quarterbacks, and can shut down a side of the field. I think this is a perfect addition for the Washington Commanders. Again, I'm towards the end of the video. I still don't know what they gave up. Again, I'm guessing it's most likely a second-round pick. I think he's recovering from an injury as well, so we'll see what happens. But I'll tell you what, this is a really, really good player. Has not allowed a touchdown in single coverage, okay? Has not allowed a single touchdown in single coverage since 2021. Guys, this is gonna be good, man. Someone's saying that Adam Peters turned Jahan Dotson into Marshon Lattimore. If that's true, if they traded that 3rd-round pick that's incredible. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.